The best homemade meals always include a variety of fresh vegetables from your garden or grocery store. Today we are making pasta Primavera.
Here are the ingredients you will need. Pasta, salt, Parmesan cheese, parsley, a lemon, and your chosen combination of vegetables. We're using half of a red onion, 1 carrot, a small head of broccoli, 1 bell pepper, 1 zucchini, 1 yellow squash.
Here's the equipment you will need. A large pot, a colander, cutting board, sharp knife, skillet, and spatula. Time for step 1. Boil water for the pasta. Fill your pot about halfway with water. Add a sprinkle of salt to help the water boil. Place on burner on the stove and turn on to high heat, which is about 8 on our stove.
Once water is boiling with lots of large bubbles, you're ready for step 2. Add pasta and turn the stove down to medium heat, about a 5 on our stove. We are using half of a 16-ounce box of pasta, which makes 4 servings. The pasta box should tell you how long to cook the pasta, so set a timer for that number, probably around 8 minutes. Store the other half of the dry pasta in the box back in your pantry.
While the pasta is cooking, it's time for step 3. Chop vegetables and the parsley. Use the cutting board and knife to cut up your vegetables into small pieces. These can be from your garden or from the produce section of the grocery store.
Want to minimize the chopping to save time? Buy frozen vegetable options or look for pre-cut fresh options. Don't forget about your pasta that's cooking on the stove while you chop. Step 4 is testing your pasta. When your timer goes off, use a spoon to take out a pasta noodle and taste test it. The noodle should be soft. That is how you know it's done. If the noodle is hard and chewy, the pasta needs a couple more minutes until it's soft.
Step 5. Once the pasta is cooked, turn off the burner and drain the pasta by pouring it into the colander in the sink. We are going to reuse the pot to mix everything together so you can pour the drained noodles back into the pot as you set it aside.
Step 6. Sauté the chopped veggies on the stove. Begin by heating your skillet on a burner. Turn to medium-high heat, which is about 7 on our stove. Pour about 1/4 a cup olive oil into the pan. Add the denser vegetables first. For example, we'll add the red onion and carrots first and cook those about 2 minutes. Next, we'll add broccoli and bell pepper. After another 2 minutes, we'll add squash and zucchini.
Once all the vegetables are in the skillet, give it 2 to 3 minutes for all the vegetables to be cooked. Another option is to roast all the chopped vegetables on a baking sheet in the oven at 450 degrees for 20 minutes.
Step 7. Pour the cooked veggies carefully into the pot with the pasta. For the finishing touches, squeeze the juice of 1 lemon into the pot by slicing it in half and using your hands to squeeze it over the pot. Add 1/2 cup of Parmesan cheese, 2 tablespoons of parsley, and a sprinkle of salt.
Want to add additional source of protein? We think chicken or shrimp would be great with this dish, which you can buy frozen and heat up in the microwave or on the stove before adding in.
Divide the dish into 4 portions and share with your friends. Or save the leftovers in the refrigerator for additional meals.
Happy cooking!